while since I've done a garden update, so figured I'd show you a little bit of what's going on here. The potatoes have just about all wilted, so it won't be long before we start harvesting those. There's the tallest one. It's over 10 feet. Well, my trellis is 7 feet, and it's over 9 feet for sure, but pretty close to 10. The carrots are doing super well. We've been eating those like crazy. And the tunnel of cucumbers in all of its glory. That's what I picked today. That was about a dozen. But as you can see, it's grown all the way up over the top and almost halfway across. Well, this one's more than halfway across. So I just need to get this little guy to grow, yeah, probably another 10 inches. And then I'll win the bet. And some of you guys have been asking me what I made this trellis out of. It's just 1/2-inch PVC with some 90s. Let's see, that's a 90, and then that's a T, and then in the middle there's some of these 4-way crosses. You can buy them all pretty cheap at like Home Depot or Lowe's or any home improvement store. And I think I probably have like $35 or $40 invested in this one. And then I just ran some string, tied it off. These tripods are completely full. Even this one over here that wasn't doing well. This one plant's kind of sparse, but the rest of them are doing really well. Got beans like crazy. Look at these guys. Squash is doing really well. I've got, that was a little guy started there, but I think I counted 21 that are, you know, full size. Just need to ripen up. I actually need to pick some of these. Zucchini plants are doing wonderfully. And then this is Jenna's spaghetti squash, which we've already gotten a bunch of those. And there's still a bunch more I need to take care of. The big surprise are the watermelons. I've never grown watermelons before. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6 of them in here. Some of them are kind of small. Like this guy's just, you know, he's pretty little. But these aren't big watermelons, they're small ones anyway. And then the muskmelon, which is like a cantaloupe, I'm pretty sure. It's not doing super great, but I've got one here anyway. There's some more small ones started. Trellis, as much as people made fun of me about it, has been a huge hit. Works great, it's easy to see, it's easy to pick. Look, going right here, easy to see, no problem. So, got some pretty big news in the garden. Pretty exciting stuff. I'm gonna go show you. So as you can see, the potato plants have all wilted. I dug about half a row of potatoes the other night. I'll show you what I got out of there. And the carrots are still doing really, really well. So I said there was some big news, and I meant big. Look at these sunflowers. They're ridiculous. This morning I woke up and I looked outside, and for the first day, this one had blossomed. It was just staring at me through the door like a beacon, and there's even a honeybee up on there. Oh yeah. So that's part of the big news. You know, these sunflowers are doing way better than I expected. Just for comparison, the trellis here is 7 feet tall. And so, I'm gonna get a tape measure, but I'm guessing that's 10 feet tall. And it's 10 feet, 7 inches tall. Pretty impressive. And then the famous cucumber trellis. And if you'll notice, it made it. It made it across. The goal was to have just one cucumber plant from each side cross. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. We got 4 that made it all the way across. So they made it, but they're starting to turn a little bit yellow. And I'm still getting cucumbers, you know, just not quite as fast as I was before. But success nonetheless. This is Jenna's spaghetti squash, which we've really had a lot of, but As you can probably see, it's almost harvest time. And here's a little bit of disappointment. This is my muskmelon or cantaloupe, and I only managed to get one lone survivor here. And here are the watermelons, and they're tough to see in there, but it's probably half a dozen or so. There's zucchini. They're looking pretty wilted. Yeah, there's one more in there that's going to be ready to pick here tomorrow. I was pretty happy with the squash too. So it's looking like 23 squash plants.